welcome to your video on how to frost buttercream cookies with your circle shape. We actually have a couple of shapes to teach you about today, one being the Santa Claus face and the other being the Christmas wreath. So this may be a longer video. You're going to need your red bag of frosting with your number 10 tip on the end. That's your fat round tip. You're also going to need your star tip or your number 18 tip with your white frosting. This is for the Santa Claus, so I'll show you how to do that really quick. It's really easy and not as hard as you might think. You're gonna start by creating a little half circle that's about maybe a third of the cookie at the top of the Santa's head. This is going to be his hat. You're gonna start at the top and a line right across the top just like that. This is Santa's hat. You're gonna fill that in with some frosting, and you wanna use just a little bit of pressure. If you squeeze too hard, of course the frosting is gonna come out and go everywhere. Now, using a butter knife at home, you can smooth this hat out. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I always like to make it look nice and neat and even. Just gonna take the edge of the frosting knife and smooth it right over just like that. Now, if you need to wipe it off on a towel or a paper towel or anything like that, you can do that. You can also make a nice clean edge by using your knife and doing that right there. And go over it as many times as you'd like to, just to make a nice even edge. So there's my Santa hat. Now, next, you are going to use your white star bag. Now this is gonna make Santa's beard, it's going to make his mustache, and it's going to be the rim of his hat and the little ball at the end of his hat. And I'll show you how to do that right now. And we're gonna start with his beard. You'll start at the very edge of the end of the cap, and in a zigzag motion, just go all the way around the rim of Santa's face. Just like that. There's Santa's beard. Believe it or not, this is gonna be Santa by the time we're done. Now you're gonna do the same thing for the rim of the top of his hat. So the very rim, you're gonna wanna take that zigzag motion, go right across the top. So, there you have the edge of his hat and his beard. We'll put his little ball right in the center of his hat. And next, the last thing you have to do is his mustache. So we know a mustache kind of looks like this. So you're gonna make a little curvy motion, start in the middle, go down and down, just like that. Okay, next we have to put his eyes and his nose. So with this little bag, or this little cup full of different M&Ms and mini chocolate chips, you can make his eyes blue. You could make his eyes out of mini chocolate chips if you like. His eyes could be brown. I'm gonna make Santa's eyes blue. I have blue eyes myself. Two little eyes. It's okay if it gets stuck. You can always redo it. There we go. And I'm gonna do a little red nose for Santa. We know Santa has red rosy cheeks and a nose. And there you have your little Santa shape. All done. So next we're going to do the wreath shape, now that we're done with the Santa shape on our round. The wreath shape is actually super easy to do. One of my favorites. With your green frosting, you're gonna have your star number 18 tip on it. And then with a circular motion, we're just gonna go around the edge of the cookie just like that, just to make it look like a wreath. So round and around and circular. It's okay, you heard an air bubble in there, and that's okay. You just keep going. If you've got that in there, go around and around and around until you've got the green part for your Christmas wreath. Now next you need to put a bow on your wreath, or actually I'm gonna start with some berries. With my fat round number 10 tip on my red bag, I'm gonna go through and put some little berries, or these could be, they could be ornaments, whatever you'd like. You could also use your little M&Ms on there, or your nonpareils would be really cute. And at the very top of my wreath, I'm gonna make a nice big giant bow with a circular motion in an 8. And then just two little ribbons at the bottom of your bow, and then you have your beautiful little Christmas wreath out of buttercream frosting. And that's what you can do with your circle shapes.
Hey, thanks for watching. You are now basically a pro cookie decorator. Looking for other cookie shapes? Click that description box below. Don't forget to follow us on social media. Merry Christmas.